What is up, Warriors, man? I don't remember the last time I've been live. I think I've been live. There was that one Sunday. There was that one Sunday where I was at the that park with the view of New York by the water for like I was like 12 minutes or so. I had just finished a great workout, man. A great workout. It's definitely motivational when there's certain workouts that you can really do as far as like body movements, but you're progressing and you get to a point where you're still not able to do it yet, but you're able to do a lot more. You're able to actually move your body a lot more. Like y'all know how like some certain calisthenic workouts like it's kind of hard to do. You have to kind of progress into the actual full on position, but you do as much as you can too. That's what I'm talking about. As I said, after a workout, I eat some either gummy bears or worms just to replenish my energy because with the what's it called? The gelatin? Is it- But like gummy stuff, it helps. It helps replenish your energy pretty fast because your body digests it faster. But obviously these aren't healthy, so that's why I limit them. So I already said in the previous video, but for these specifically, this specifically, it's the serving size is 13 pieces. So I usually do half. I usually do about half the serving size. Um, yeah. So I do about eight. Brother Black Light, what's up, man? Yeah, I have some pretty pretty bad text, which I'll talk about in a few. What's up, man? Yeah. So I said it's about eight right there. That's exactly eight. I really counted it, and that's it. That's it for tomorrow. No, tomorrow's a rest day, so I don't eat tomorrow until Friday. Until Friday. Man, when I told you, give me a second. My bad, yo. I don't like talking to you at the same time. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, man. When I say I had probably the worst attacks last night, like there's no joke. And the phone is kind of in a slightly different angle than it would be when I'm in my office because the monitor, my new monitor that I bought for my new job, is kind of lower than the other monitors I was using. Like it can't adjust. This is how it is. But the other ones could adjust. Um, but yeah, it's kind of lower. That's why like the phone's kind of in a slightly different angle, but it's still sitting up. So that's the important thing. Um, but yeah, man, you're gonna see in the video that I'm dropping tomorrow. I'm still recording a video for today, so the video that drops tomorrow, you'll see like pretty sure I show my actual setup and things like that. Um, literally the work, like the all stick computer and things like that, like the monitors and everything are really on the floor right now. Just over there. Um, they shipped me out some boxes to return the stuff, so when it comes in, it's gonna be shipped back, and that's it. But there is a monitor that's exact like the ones they sent me, that I get to keep because it was part of this thing called like the Good Office program. It happens like once a year, but it only happens. Yeah, it happens kind of late last year, like in the fall last year. There's like a tier. It's like a list of like tiers. It's like a high tier, a medium tier, and a low tier. Basically, you get to pick one thing from the high tier, pick one thing from the the medium tier, and then two things from the low tier. So for the high tier, I actually could have got a 20, I think it was a 27-inch 4K monitor. I could have got that because all these things you pick, they're free. Like the job pays for, they're free. You get to keep them, or even when you leave, you get to keep them. So I could have got that, but I wanted the chair. Like, that chair is comfortable, and that chair normally costs between $500 and $600. That chair right there, which I haven't used in a while, but that chair is very comfortable. I really wanted a new chair because this chair is cool, right? It's a gaming chair, it's cool, but that chair has more back support and things like that. I gotta start using this shit. I don't know why I'm using it. Yeah, like I don't know why I'm not using it because I switched back to this chair when I had like a training going on. The training was like 4 to 5 hours long each day, and like I wanted to kind of have the chair kind of lean back, the chair can adjust like the position so I can kind of lean back a little bit, but I didn't switch it back. So yeah, the high tier, I got that. The medium tier, I got the monitor. It's 24-inch, like regular 1080p monitor, just like the ones they sent me for work. But this one I get to keep. And the the low tiers, I got this wireless keyboard and mouse, and I got like a USB C hub, which I'm using right now. Actually, so it actually came in handy. I'm pretty much using everything. Everything came in handy for my next job, which is funny. But yeah, that's my little ramble on how to keep the monitor. Okay, yeah. So I'm also gonna talk about this in um tomorrow's video, but yeah, it was bad. Like it was bad. Um, like when I tell y'all, brother Alex, what's up, man? It's a nice necklace. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I had this design necklace, not this exact one, but I had this exact design, pretty much this exact necklace, but not this exact one, if it makes sense. Like I had this exact necklace since 2016. Like during back in 2016 when it was Christmas, I lived in the floor with my mom. I asked my mom for one thing, which was a cross necklace. Um, just as a reminder, because I was going through a lot. Like my mom and I were going through a lot of just trials and tribulations during that time. So I kind of got this. I asked for her for this, um, just so that I could, when I look at, always remember that the Lord's with me. So that's why I always wear it. Um, but it broke. Like I had it one time. I think at the time I was red pill making red pill videos, and like I got angry after the gym, and then I pulled on it, and then it snapped. Like it snapped, and then like that was it. So I had to order a new one. Like I had to order a new necklace, and I got the same exact one. Like there were other ones, but I just like this one. So I don't know some of this. I just got the same exact one. So it's the same exact necklace I had before, but it's not the same exact one. It's a different one, but it's the same exact design. If that makes sense. Um, yeah. I don't know why. I have too much energy, man. I'm just rambling right now. All right. So last night it was so bad, man. Like it was like I was awake, right? It was like I was awake. Like at this point in my dream, I'm thinking that I woke up and I'm just out and about for some reason, right? I'm just in the house out and about, and it was like I don't know how to describe it, but it was like so many P images and videos. Y'all know what P you don't y'all know what P stands for. There's so many of those images were just like it was like I'm just on the computer and like someone like took remote control of my computer and just started like opening up all those sites and start playing those videos like and like it was like I was seeing so many of them that like you know how they say you have to avoid the P at all costs because when you see it, it's basically over because you just get filled with all those thoughts and it was like that. It was like I got filled with so much of it that I was got in that trance. I was got in that trance. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go like in the dream. I was trying to close all. I was trying to close every single thing, trying to avoid it. And then there was a video that was playing, and like I turned my head and I let it skip all the way to the end. Right, got all the way to the end. And you know, like at the end, like at the end of a YouTube video, if you don't have autoplay on, like when it ends, it like just stops and it's just there, it stops. So like I turned my head, I let it go up because I could for some reason in the dream I couldn't stop it, right? So I turned my head and the video played. I wasn't looking at any of it, and then it stopped. Like I caught a glimpse of it before I turned my head, right? And then like the video ended, so I turned my head back, and I couldn't like also was like the end of the video. It wasn't anything crazy. It was like just in the video, and I could have closed it there. Sorry, I lost connection. It's all good, man. Um, I'm pretty much just saying like last night I was pretty much just out and about in my house in a dream, and like someone like took a remote control of my computer or something like that, and it started just playing a whole bunch of P sites and P videos, and you know, so that's where I got to. So yeah, man. So like I caught a glimpse of it when it first played, but I turned my head and I just let it play throughout the way. I was not trying to see it, and I couldn't close it because someone was on control of my computer. So I let it play. And I was not looking at any of it. And then when it ended, I turned my head, and of course, like it's the end of the video, so like there's nothing there. It's just like whatever you can like replay or you can close. Like, it's like the end of the video, right? And at that point, I had control of my computer again, so I'm about to close the page, right? I'm about to close the page, but then that one, like, not only that one image that I saw when the video first played, and I turned my head, but also the other videos that had played prior to that video that I was playing popped up in my head, and it's you know how it is, man. Once you see a P video one time or P image one time, it's pretty much over because like you get this stuff in your head, like you're letting those spirits in because you gotta protect your eyes, right? You gotta protect your eyes, your spiritual ears, right? So like as soon as I saw that, like it's like open the floodgates of a bunch of spirits to come in, man. And yeah, man, like I rewind the video. I rewound the video to a point where it was just Earth City for me, and I just I let that happen. I let it go. I was watching it, and then in my head I was like, I'm just gonna go do the deed. I'm just gonna go do the deed after this. Like that's all I was thinking, man. And then I woke up, and then I woke up, man, man. When I tell you, I woke up and I instantly prayed. I was like, when I tell y'all, man, as soon as I woke up and realized it was a dream, I instantly prayed. I was like, nope, nope, not today, man, because like I knew like the spirit of lust is gonna try to get me, especially like as I'm like like as I got deliverance, and um I'm gonna get to the chat in a second, but brother Alex, man, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a great rest of your day, man. God bless. Um, but yeah, man, I instantly prayed, man. I was like, no, I was like, nope, nope, not today. And by the grace of God, man, I ain't have any lustful thoughts. I ain't have any lustful like anything in my head today. Um, like pretty much as soon as I woke up and I prayed the spirit of lust away, every like little image or whatever popped up in my dream was gone. Like I don't even remember any like I don't remember any of the stuff that was shown to me in the dream. Besides that, I remember the action, I remember the stuff happening, but I don't remember any of the images that popped up. If that makes sense. So yeah, man. Um, That was probably the worst like that was the worst attack I've ever had in a dream, man. Like it was like it was like I was literally here, like watching YouTube, and just a whole bunch of P videos just pop up, and I'm just like, and I have no control. I can't I can't close any of it. Like it's just, but it was bad. It was bad. But by the grace of God, it was just a dream. I woke up, I prayed, and I don't remember any of the content or anything that was shown me in the dream. Like all of it was gone. Like as soon as I woke up, it was pretty much gone. I don't remember any of it. Any of it. I only remember that stuff happened in the dream, but I don't remember any of the stuff that happened that were in the dream. So we're good. But yeah, man, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad, man. Let me get in the chat now. Brother Key, what's up, man? Yes, sir, man. Both you and Brother Blacklight, man. Ah! Let's go, man. Yo. Oh, my dad's home, man. That's real. My dad's home now, man. He's still in the truck, but he's home. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we're all listen, man. I was debating whether to show y'all something or not. I probably won't. I probably won't. Y'all have to wait and see. Um, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of something, but it'll be better if I just wait and let y'all see it for yourselves when it happens. I have something cool coming for the videos. But yeah, man, it was bad. It was bad. Oh man. Speaking of yeah, brother Key, man. I know you were in the post for brother Brandon, spiritual servant. I hope he's doing well, man. I'm definitely gonna pray for him. Um, for restoration wherever he's going through. Definitely gonna pray for that restoration. Um, I hope him and his wife are are fine. They're gonna be. Well, I know they're gonna be fine, but I hope they're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Uh, didn't expect that message, that post, but God's got them, so I ain't worried about it. You better get back to the 165 hertz. What are you doing? You're tripping. So I actually played Modern Warfare 2019 for the second time, or I started playing for the second time. Um, I played it. I played one mission of it back during the PS4 days. I had a friend at the time. We were game sharing, and he had it. I played the first level of it, but I stopped. Got to do something else. Um, yeah, I stopped to do something else. So I never got to play the game fully. But I've seen a while. I've seen a playthrough of it back in 2019 when it first came out. So like I know the game was really good. I know the game was like amazing from what I've seen, with different playthroughs and stuff like that. But I always want to play for myself, man, especially with Modern Warfare 2 coming out this month, literally this month. I definitely want to play the first one, just play through the whole story. But I did, man. The game is fun. I'm loving what Infinity Ward um did with that game, man. Especially like how it's more interactive and things like that. Like in the gameplay, when a character is gonna hand you something, like you have to actually press the button and grab it and things like that. Like I like that. And Modern Warfare 2 gonna be cool too. I played the beta. I played the beta of it um on my PS5. I was going to play it on PC, but the weekend that it came out on PC and I downloaded it, but weekend I was gonna play it, I just decided not to. Not that I decided not to, it's that I didn't have time to play it because I already played it on PS5 the weekend before. Um, but it was like gonna be the same thing basically. But yeah, I gotta debate whether if I'm gonna get it on. I know for sure I want to get it at some point, but I gotta debate where I'm gonna get it on PS5 or PC because y'all know I have my cloud PC, my Shadow Cloud PC, um, which plays Modern Warfare 2019 really, really well. I'm talking about like at 144 hertz, not 144 frame per second, because I said it that way. I said it so that it would run at that speed, and it runs it really well. Um, so yeah, I'm like, um, I might either get PS5 or might get PC because PC, I mostly get the higher FPS and like, like I don't know, but PS5 it's guaranteed smoothness and like I don't know, I gotta see, but I know I'll definitely get higher FPS on PC, and I'll have the higher hertz because I have the 165 hertz monitor. The cloud PC only supports up to 144 hertz, which is still good, still really good. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's back in the chat. But the key says, "Nah, for sure, bro. We all need that time to rejuvenate in Christ. All we can do is pray for him and his family during this time." 100%, man. 100%. 100%. I'm definitely gonna be. He's definitely my prayers tonight or at some point today. I usually pray multiple times during the day, so it's like whenever I do get to pray, he's definitely my prayers. Definitely help. Definitely praying for recovery and restoration. It's kind of like, and when you say like rejuvenating Christ, it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. My 6 months of growth, just staying up for almost everything. Um, Besides YouTube, pretty much, and just being in that warrior mode, that warrior mindset. Just 6 months of consistent growth. Just doing the daily habits that I want to do every day, and just whenever God tells me to do something for growth, just do that. So definitely gonna, yeah, definitely, yeah, it definitely my prayers, man. Uh, what made you start YouTube? Yeah, so I actually talked about this a couple times. Um, let's see. So it's 2022. I started my channel over 6 years ago, April 5th, 2016. At the time, I was a junior in high school, and when it came to NoFap, it was like I would watch other YouTubers, like so. I don't want to make it too long, but pretty much I started watching that stuff in middle school. Like I had a friend at the time that would send me different links to this stuff, and like at the time I didn't know what it was. Like I didn't know what it was. It was just videos that made me feel weird. That's the best I can put it. It really made me feel weird. I didn't know what it was. Like and thinking back at it, man, I just opened the link like it was a regular link, so that my history probably crazy. But yeah, man, I did I did the deed for the first time the end of my freshman year. I literally, the last day of school, I had a plan and everything like that. Like I attempted it. Um, I attempted it around December freshman year, and I thought I did it, but I didn't. I thought I did, and I don't know what it was, man. I should have known I should have known just from this. Like with me thinking I did it right, I felt so awkward in school. Like just going to class. Like there was a math class I was in like in the eighth period. This is my last period, and it was all the girls in there, and just, it was a male teacher, all girls, and just me. So like I went in there, I just felt awkward, man. Like it felt weird. Like I felt weird. I should have known from there, but I actually officially did it the last day of that freshman year, like when I got home, stuff like that. Um, And yeah, I didn't do it again until around December of sophomore year, right? I did it. Uh, just it was weird. Just thinking back at it, man, it was most likely some visible energy because like I was literally in a class and we had a substitute, and there was a substitute who asked one of the upperclassmen, you know, sisters, to take their attendance down because they would take attendance notes and they had to bring us to office. Um, asked her to take it down, and she was like, she didn't really want to, so I just kind of like bounced. I said, I'll do it because I didn't really mind walking down to the office. It was kind of cool to do that. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get an excuse to leave for a few minutes. So I went up there so I can grab the list, and like just the way she looked at me, just the way she looked at me and said thank you, like just the way, like it was basically it was like a seductive look, but like obviously she wasn't trying. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Like she, like obviously nothing come from that, but like she was giving seductive look, and me being kind of pure still at the time, right? Because at the time I did the deed one time, and that was months prior, right? So I was still kind of pure in a way, and like me seeing that first time set me off, and then I started from there, man. I started from the deed from there, and really I started doing it pretty often, right? And like I thought it was normal. I thought it was a normal thing to do because like you know just how the world puts it, it's normal. It's normal to do that, right? So I started doing it often, 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 right? Like literally every time I come home, I go. And I'm pretty sure my family knows what I do because every time I come home, I go straight to the bathroom. I put my bag down. I put my book bag down in my room, go straight to the bathroom, and I go to like just different videos and different like beautiful sisters I see on Instagram and things like that. It was bad. But then after a while doing that, I got to a point where like I started feeling like awkward. Like I started feeling like it got to the point where after I was finished doing it, like I would just sit there. Like I would start feeling bad. Like I'm doing this and like I feel terrible. I don't feel good. Like it was this weird feeling. So like I was like, you know what? Let me look it up, right? Like, maybe like why am I feeling this way after doing? You know what I'm saying? So I look it up, right? I look up how I'm feeling. I look up the action and stuff like that, and then I find this like Reddit, this Reddit like on a subreddit on Reddit called NoFap, and I was like, huh. So I go on there and I start reading I start reading. I'm just there like in the bathroom just like just reading the stuff, and like I was like, man, so this is actually a whole thing. Like this stuff is not normal. And I searched up the term NoFap on YouTube, right? Search up on YouTube, and I see like a couple like I see a couple YouTubers that made videos on it, right? Like day one, day two, day three, they like making videos on it. I'm like, man, because at the time, back in 2016, there weren't that many uh no fab YouTubers at all. Like there weren't that many. Um, now there's a lot more. I wouldn't say the most amount, but there's a lot more. Right. So, uh, who was it? It was R.M.P. Kapachi was a big one I used to watch because he had like a whole playlist of like just different days he was on, and who else was? Stop Rap Institute was one. I think Brother Fitz. I think Brother Fitz was there at the time. His channel was 24 hour better, 24/7 better. He was there. There was Brother David. I can't think of his channel right now, but he was on there. There's a couple guys, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So like, I would start doing this thing where like, I was following R&B composite the most, right? So I would go when I remember I was on a different day on NoFap. I would follow. the day he was on. So like in the playlist, let's say if I was on day three, right? I go in the playlist, see his day three video, and then I would like kind of see how he felt compared to me. Not like as far as like, I feel better today compared to like not like that, but like I was thinking like, okay, he's feeling that way, like how do I feel today, kind of thing. Um, and yeah, like it came from that, and then like it got to a point where I started seeing all these different guys around like me, you know what I'm saying, like struggling with this addiction, and just I don't know, something came. I know now 100% that it's from God, but like at the time I was in this other Telegram group chat, not the one that I'm currently in, but I was in this previous one, right? And I went on there one day and I was like, yo, I feel like making NoFap videos on YouTube. Like kind of low. Hold on, is my let me check something real quick. Okay, does it sound better now? It should sound better now. Man, I forgot to turn off my I still have my headphones on when I was working out, so I forgot to turn it off. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hopefully y'all can hear me before. I know it was most likely low, but hopefully y'all can hear me before. But yeah, I appreciate you, brother Keith, for letting me know. Um, but yeah, man, they were like, yeah, definitely go for it, man. Like, go for it, definitely do it. So I was like, all right, cause like I wanted to make a channel, just like the other notify YouTubers I used to follow, and just share my journey. You know what I'm saying? Share my journey, share my struggles, and just people who are struggling the same exact addiction, PMO, just to see my kind of see my journey, see my struggles, see what I go through, and just kind of follow along with me, I guess, and whatever advice I can kind of bring up, just kind of share it with y'all all the time, right? So I started a channel. The first ever video that I uploaded is still actually on the channel. You can still see it. Um, I gotta finish my story. Um, yeah, so like, wait, y'all can still hear me? I still here? I know if somebody called me, it might mute me. Y'all still hear me? Let's check some. Okay, I'm still good. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, so all right, where was I? Yeah, so if you're on a computer and search on my channel and then you go sort by oldest, you see my first ever video is still up there, right? So I started that channel. I started a channel at the time. At the time, it was called NoFap Apprentice, and I was uploading daily. I think around by the fourth or fifth day, I started getting like, I started feeling like kind of scared in a way or insecure. I was like, man, like, what if people in my high school see this? Like, I'm already like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already not the most popular guy in school. Like, people knew me, but I wasn't really that. I wouldn't consider myself popular like that. Like, I was kind of in the middle of a high school social class. But I was like, man, like, what if people see my videos? Like, I'm gonna think I'm really gonna judge me, things like that. And I really want to stop. I really want to stop making videos. But something told me, I know it was God. Something told me to keep going. Who cares if people see your videos, people find your videos, and saying, say something. Like you're doing something to help not only yourself but for other men. So I was like, okay. So I kept posting even when I relapsed. I kept posting. I'll let y'all know when I relapse, things like that, and it went from there. And as the years went by, and I was going through different things. Things I was going through in Florida, things I was going through with relationships, things I was going through a red pill, new age, all that stuff. Going back to Christ, in August of last year. Just I was sharing my struggles with y'all, man. I share my struggles with y'all, and I still do to this day. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, we're currently at about 1,434 warriors on the channel. You know, so if y'all are on the fence of making your own channel, making your own, videos about your struggle, your journey, take it from me. Definitely do it, man. If you feel something telling you should make a channel or make videos, things like that, definitely do it, man. Trust me, you will not regret it, because I definitely do not. Like, we are 6 years. It's been 6 years. Well, over 6 years, because April 5th of this year was exactly 6 years. But yeah, man, we're about 36 minutes in. Um, I was hoping to go for an hour, but my mom called me. She probably needs something from me, so watch it be something small. But she needs something from me, man. So I should probably hop off pretty soon. Uh, but he said, "Dang, 6 years. That's crazy." I was thinking about starting YouTube, but I'm such a low key bro. Dude, trust me, man. I was the same way. Like, if you like go to yeah, like, go to my first ever video on the channel, and you'll see how quiet I was. How I was just like, you'll see how skinny I was. How extremely skinny. Like, it was bad. Yeah, man. But I was someone who was always shy, someone who was always quiet and things like that. Like, you know, I was never on YouTube. Like, I was never that type of person. But nowadays, I mean, y'all see how some of my videos, I always start the videos yelling. Like, I always start the videos yelling. Like, yeah, like being on YouTube and uploading constantly, man, it really helps you, man. And one thing I will say, man, one thing I will say, piece of advice for anybody who is thinking of starting a channel like that, um, be consistent, right? And do not worry about the subscriber count, the like count, or the comment count. Because it's gonna be low, right? It's gonna start off. You're gonna be uploading pretty much every day. It's gonna be low. They might get a like or two here and there, and things like that. But your main focus should be on posting these videos to not only help yourself but help other people. Right? As you go and as you're consistent with it, your channel will grow. Like, look how my channel is now. Like, I don't focus on the count, but I definitely appreciate the count. I definitely appreciate how far we gotten. But it's not my main focus. Where I'm like, oh, I want to get to two. Like, I want to get to 2,000. Like, it's not my main focus, but I do appreciate being at 1,400. So that's the one thing, man. Definitely be consistent. Do not be discouraged, because think of the main reason you're uploading these videos. And then just keep that as your main focus as you're posting. You know, yeah, man. We have a little family here, man. We have a little man. We're all warriors on here, man. We're all warriors of Christ. We're all warriors on here, man. We're all coming to videos loud. We all come in the videos loud. We're in the comments loud. We start the streams loud. Like, like, it's crazy. And guess what? The longer we retain, the louder we're gonna get. So, because the more you retain, the more energy you're gonna get. So, brother Key, man, if you start uploading daily videos, definitely let me know in the comments so I can shout you out. And it goes for anybody who starts uploading NoFap videos. Let me know. I'll shout you out. Um, like Brother Charles, man. Brother Charles. I don't know if he's on here, but Brother Charles, he started posting videos and I shouted him out. So I don't mind giving shouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone. I mean, like, the channel's big to me, right? The channel's big to me, but like to other people might not be that big. But you know, it's like as I said It's like as I said years ago when I got to 100 or 1,000 or something like that. I literally said, no matter how big I get, I'm always gonna be the same person. As far as like a YouTuber, like obviously outside YouTube, I'm gonna be growing, right? But as far as what I mean is like, as far as being the same as a YouTuber, I mean like I'm still gonna respond to comments. I'm still going to shout y'all out when you start when you make videos. Um, I'm gonna interact with y'all on live. I'm still gonna go live as much as possible. Different things like that. And below that 1400, I'm still the same. So. But anyways, man, appreciate you hopping on, man. I was hoping to get to an hour. Do an hour live. I don't go live that often, but people need me, so gotta go. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all hopping on, man. Appreciate y'all who were interacting, man. Um, brother Key, uh, brother Key, brother Blacklight, and brother Alex, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate anybody else who hopped on. Make sure to check out the video that I posted this morning, and make sure to check out the videos posting tomorrow. And so be safe, gang. Man, you too, brother Key. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. God bless, man. Make sure to read your prayers. Make sure to read your words. All right, and I'll catch y'all later.